Hey, Mike, this is for you, but for anybody at Strat-O-Matic that can help me fix this issue. But I deleted everything so we can start from scratch, okay? So if I use the 2010 SSFA season just to create a database by itself, it does a team update, but you can see here it does stat0 lost 1255. And of course, if you create an encyclopedia from that, it's going to be empty. So we'll create an encyclopedia. And then if you look at, you go back to display it, there's nothing in there. Okay. So if you go back to the 2006 season and create a database, it goes slower. You see it processes it. It updates all the teams. It says stat 122 lost 0. You can do that. Now I can create a database for all of these seasons. So if I just say, I'm going to take 2007 to 2009 and merge it into that 2006 database, that works great. But 2010, and again, I'll go through the whole process. So there's the 2006 through 2009 seasons, all merged into a database called 2006. If I create an encyclopedia for that, could you take him off speaker for a second, bud? So, so we've created it, we display it, and you actually see all the player data. And it's working exactly the way you would expect it to work. I have all the stats in there from the 2006 to the 2009 season. So, here's somebody who played all 4 seasons. John Abraham. So this is great. This is exactly what we need for the stats for this league. Okay, so we're going to close this up. Now, going back to like 2007, I'm just creating separate databases because just to show you, it says stat0 lost 1284. Now, so if I go to the other seasons in here, so 2016 SOMIFA, same thing, stat0 lost to whatever. Here's SOMIFA 2016. So let's just call this SOMIFA 28. Stat0 lost 1484. So there are some though that work. Like if I use 1958 Gridiron Gladiators, that will create a correct set of stats. If I use a stock league like 1991 SSFRL, the ones I was using before, SSFA, SOMIFA, even Gridiron Gladiators, those are all draft leagues. If I create a database for a stock league, that also works. So the functionality is there. I've tried it with the DAO 3.6 and DAO 3.5, that checking that or unchecking that. But it seems to be something with more recent leagues. There's an 88, so it's not all. So there's a retro draft league called 88 IFL, and it also doesn't work. So there's something in there that just isn't working correctly. There's another draft league. Here's a units draft league. Most of the leagues I try to do it for fail. Strat-28, which is a 2018 draft league. So that's an example. If you have any ideas on how to fix this, now I'll open those leagues. So I thought maybe it was like for Gridiron Gladiators, the one that worked, it had the nicknames there. If I look at the early SSFA leagues, they also had the nicknames there. So I thought, okay, maybe I'm onto something, because when I looked at the 2010 SOMIFA league or SSFA league, it didn't have the nicknames. So I added all the nicknames in, but it still didn't work. if you look at the 2011 league, it doesn't have the nicknames. So I don't know if because it didn't have the nicknames from the beginning. Let's look at S28. But I know most of the leagues that I do, like the one that failed, 2017 SSFDL, it has nicknames for everybody. And yes, if you look at the teams, the abbreviations are changed. Let's see, team, manage team. But I think that's done on purpose. So there's BCB because we want it to match that. Now let me look at the, maybe that's what you're on to. So let's look at the 2006 SSFA league and check team, manage team, see if their abbreviation is off. See, that's BAL. That doesn't match the normal BAA. This is one that does work. Team, manage team, CIN, which usually it would be CIA. Maybe the two first characters have to work, have to match the team ID. I don't know. So if you have any ideas for me to try, let me know. I'm going to shut the video down.